Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Twin Mirror mit dem alten Mann von den Schlaftabletten. Wir werden jetzt mal schnell über die Straße gehen und mal gucken, ob wir mit dem Herrn dort reden können. Warte mal. Bergab. Oh Gott.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. Man, he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Glaube ich besser, wenn ich das so mache.
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
Die Geschichte von Blair Mountain. 20.000 Männer marschierten 1921 durch Boone County, um an Blair Mountain für all das zu kämpfen, was wir heute haben. Für alles, was es wert ist, lohnt es sich zu kämpfen.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
Two. One to hold the light bulb, the other to rotate the planet.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Do you ever find yourself like that? Mourning the past?
Sometimes. But I ain't like folks around here. I made my peace. The mine's not coming back. Don't mean we let our statues turn to rust. So, you still want to hear the story?
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
Ich nehme A, glaube ich, ne? Ja.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Liste der Bergwerke. Gold River Mine eröffnet 54, geschlossen 61, nachdem 6 Männer einer Überflutung zum Opfer fielen. West Shadow Mine 1866, geschlossen 1892, 5 Jahre in Folge ertragreichste Grube in Boone County. Deep Rock Mine 1890 eröffnet, 1926 geschlossen. Stripwater Mine eröffnet 1915, geschlossen 1920. Smoky Hole Mine eröffnet 1928, geschlossen 1976. Und da hat ja die Recherche was mit zu tun, weil da gab es aber wohl ein kleines Unglück. Ein kleines, klein war es bestimmt nicht. Spender. Basswood Mine eröffnet 75, geschlossen 2015. Aha. Finanziert durch, dann war das hier, das Ereignis, durch Schneiden von William Jackson, Walter Dodson, Hugh Kirkland. Aha, das ist doch der Apotheker. Robert Paulson, Vivenka Wincott, Richard Greene, Ethan Morrow ist der Barkeeper, John Brooks und Nick Waldron. Nick auch. Aha. Ja, ich bin kein Namen. Es ist ein Wunder, dass ich mich sowieso überhaupt an die jetzt erinnert habe. Das ist immer so ein bisschen mein Problem, in solche Spiele richtig reinzufinden. Wenn sie zu kurz sind, habe ich...
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Ich wollte mit der Dame
Someone must have seen
reden.
Dennis.
Also ich muss in diesem abgesperrten Bereich bleiben, okay. Hier ist aber nicht viel mehr. Ein Laden ist hier noch. Kann man hier reingehen? Nee, der ist zu. Und es geht wieder weg. Ja, Prost.
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Shh, fuck you.
That's enough.
Idiot.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Das ist die Apotheke.
Oh,
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut.
Ja,
It's where your
ob das mich
intestine
interessiert.
starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Oh. Keine Auskunft. Ich hätte sie mal nach Dennis fragen sollen. Oh. Plakat zur Depression. Jetzt rede ich mit ihm. Apothekerdiplom. Aufgehängt, um Kunden zu beruhigen. Herrlich.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Ist also... ich wollte mir noch die Plakate, die Infos angucken. Er ist also nicht mitgegangen, das haben wir schon mal geklärt.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Da, die Dame ist jetzt frei, dann können wir ja mal mit ihr reden. Lass mich in Ruhe. Ich meine damit die Fliege, Klatschmagazine. Katies Glas?
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Ich frage jetzt mal direkt.
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? Oh, sorry, I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry, I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Nee, das stimmt. Schade mit Süßigkeiten. Wir können auch mit Joan reden, die sitzt da draußen. Pass auf, die Dame ist weg, wenn ich draußen bin. Aber er quatscht ja auch nicht einfach irgendwelche Leute an. Er redet ja mit denen, die er kennt. Zumindest meistens. Das Personal da von der Bäckerei nicht. Das weiß ich. Das habe ich ja gesehen. Ist hier noch irgendwas?
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Also mit dem können wir nicht reden. Dann bleibt ja nur noch Schon.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. please? I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
Arbeite einen Großteil des Tages im Café. Ich würde wirklich gern reden. Anna? Sitzt die da schon? Die sitzt da schon. Zu Anna gehen wir in der nächsten Folge, ne? Ich danke dir mal fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!